Всем привет, добрый день, добрый вечер, доброе утро, у кого как. Продолжаем третьего Макс Пейна. Затягивает игрушечка хорошая. Опа. Ну чё, богохульники, охуели? Я тебе сейчас покажу, мазафака, блядь. Успокаиваемся, нахуй. Опа. Ну, хорош. Упражнение ебланское, а так нормально. Так. Раз, вижу. Ну куда, блядь? Это замедление, короче, так пиздячить можно. Нихуево, нихуево. На кого, сучки? О, Пасос, ты где был, блядь?
Okay, I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after.
Чё за хуйня?
That feeling too.
Ой. Так жестко въебало он стреляет, конечно.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is. The money's mine.
Быстро в укрытие, Песос. С чего он там лупит?
Good? Yeah, okay.
Ой, блядь. Прыжок. Ты чё меня подкинуло? Чё меня подкинуло? Кто, сука, стреляет? Или там, блядь, присел? Посос-то, ты не ты, что ли? Где этот подсос-то, ебаный? Все болики сожрал, нахуй. Сучка. Брось ствол, нахуй. Чё, блядь? Убей его нахуй, рукопашную. Бежим. Опять заебись, кнопочку нажал. Или подожди, тут может какие-то улики есть? Или хуй на блюде? Да не ори нахуй. Видишь, золотишко еще. Чё там у тебя нахуй? Идем уже, заебал.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an
Люди
army
Демарко
at this
бросили
job,
всю армию в бой.
put a high enough bounty
А
on our
нам все
heads to
похую.
attract every contract buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked him? Huh? I got hollow points. Look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even, all right? All right, fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist to you. An aid worker? We'll work it out together.
Давай их уже ебашить.
Cuz, how long we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts. not asking for a handout. We're out here
Yeah,
working.
whatever. Shut up, whatever.
Shut up.
You say.
Right?
Just look.
Посос ты пиздоснутый. Ну чё, ебать? Где посос-то, блядь? Думал, посос впереди остался. Крыса ебаная. Максимка, ты как? На, где ты там? В каких кустах сидел?
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
Чё это было? Он что, сдаться хотел или чё? Чё, блядь? На, нахуй.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that
This ain't how it's
circular.
meant to go down.
Куда нахуй побежал-то?
Latino or something.
Гаси его нахуй, забирай. Вы чё, блядь, угораете или чё нахуй?
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular. He's like Latino or something.
Ага, я прям чувствовал золотишко где-то рядом. Да ты мне покажись, гондон, ты хули там орешь-то, нахуй? Ну, бля, ребята, нахуй.
Didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Где этот пасос, блядь? Хуя он копоти дал, хуй догонишь.
Saying goodbye is painful.
Just be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me it's cool. You Max Payne? Who? Hey, fucking funny. You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Он посос, блядь.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and the marker might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
Что происходит?
I don't even know who he is.
This guy's luck is running out.
На тебе в ухо, нахуй. Кто ты вообще, блядь? С кем ты работаешь?
Think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Нихуя народу. Чё, кто? На тебе нахуй, сполна, да? Кого еще нафаршировать нахуй свинцом? Ой, ёпта мать, как... Ты где, чурбан, ёбаный? Ты иди помогать-то будешь? Нет, всю игру где-то гасится нахуй. Чё опять?
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard quite literally on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
Ёбаный,
Sniper!
опять эти снайперы, блядь.
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Снайперс!
Get down. Shot came to the
Get
top
down.
of the mausoleum. Up in the tower.
This is the only way
Какой нахуй опенный тауэр, блядь?
Can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
I'm covering you! Don't let them dry you out!
Опа.
Give me some cover! You okay?
Конечно.
Right up to the moment my head gets
Я вообще
blown off.
красавчик, нахуй.
Gotta move again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me.
Сосоповешвили. Сосоповешвили. Гасимся. Опа. Раз. Ой, опасно, опасно, опасно.
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Снайпер-то там так себе, конечно. Какая мазафака, ты там не базарь? Ой, как сразу в ебасоску попала ему, а. Опа, хуй сосал, хуй сосал, хуй соси. Пиздой тряси. А чё не открывается? Чё надо-то нахуй? Что сделать-то надо? Что надо нахуй? Какому надгробию, блядь? Может, кто-то с другой стороны видно? Ты чё, гандон, блядь? Зашкерилась там. Очередная партия
We've
педиков.
come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
Хуиз.
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste.
Надо резко что-то сделать.
Turn around. Move. Move. Hold it.
Чего?
That way, you fucking jokers. Move.
Where are we going?
Хуй знает, куда мы идем. Куда-то идем. Опа, а это папаша того хуймана, которого мы в баре чики-порили.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only
Петушара
son.
твой сын, блядь.
Listen,
С
I'm
пестиком бегает по району, нахуй.
Fuck you! Sorry
С
for your
крутым
loss.
папой своим, блядь.
Your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started. Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Ну нахуй. Ух ты, педик старый злющий.
You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! No!
Ну, зря ты мне лопату дал, конечно.
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
Да лупи его лопатой нахуй.
I'm getting tired just watching you.
На нахуй.
Are you going or die?
Вот, ты стрелять умеешь, блядь. Помощничек.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Follow me.
Файн. Хуяин. Помогай давай, блядь. С какой стороны-то хоть они, блядь, идут? Где еще педики?
The morgue. How appropriate.
Тут что-то где-то есть, нахуй. Опа, глушитель. Тут тупичок все-таки, да? Значит, нам туда в погреб. Ты чё, пошли? Что-то слишком много вас там орёт. Что тут какие-нибудь патрончики, хуёнчики, ничего не туда? Чё ебучие глаза? Ты куда побежал? Ах ты шлюха. Ну подымай пистолет. О, блядь. Молодец. Ты опять где был, блядь? Подсос ебаный.
Plots here weren't cheap. I'd take a freebie.
Чё, кого тут у нас?
This way. Up there. Go on. Go, go, go.
Go, go, go.
You go first.
Gentlemen, thank you.
Go, go, go.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Paso's always had a good sense of
Mesos,
humor.
mesos.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out! And clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
Ну что? О, как в мафии. Ни гранат, ни хуя нету, печально. Чурбан заебал мне нахуй, все портит. Чё, блядь? На тебя.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out! Come on, man, get up there and take him out! He's still in the angles!
Чё ты там за мышь ебаная?
Got a beat on me, man! He's got a fucking beat on me! You're like a fucking trapped rat in here, man!
Я с тобой рядом стою, блядь.
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out!
А, туда все-таки как-то можно забраться? Ебать. Это дробуш еще какой-то. Ты куда побежал? А ты куда побежал? Да я здесь.
Hey, find that phone. Make a call.
Какой тебе еще телефон? Куда ты нахуй звонить собрался? Ну и чё? Тупим что-то.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here.
Ну давай, давай.
Hey, it's me. We really need to get out of New Jersey. Things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Ута-пута.
Here I was
О, нас
again,
вернули.
halfway down
То
the
ли в
road,
Мексику, то
and
ли
still
в Бразилию,
looking
или,
at the
блядь.
bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is I didn't understand the language.
Чё тебе надо, нахуй?
Vai pra lá! Tranquilo, tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo! Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda! Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda! Cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron. But here's the thing.
Все, убивай его, хуям.
I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
Проучил петушка. Ха! Уебал так уебал.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub had stayed with the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same
чё у нас так
mistakes
патронов-то
for
дохуя
all
опять?
eternity.
Пусть бежит, куда бежал. Золотишко.
I had to get that image of Fabiana out of my head. It was a goddamn war zone. I had to assume Giovanna and Marcelo were out there somewhere. Maybe I still had a chance to get somebody in that family through the day in one piece.
И все, девчонку уже не спасти. Опа, это что я тут нашел? Секретное оружие? Тихо, блядь. Опа. Ну-ка, где педики? Ух ты, блядь.
The place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcelo and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Giovanna. Пушечку берем хорошую. И чё, кого из них убивать? Сами пусть разбираются или чё? У тебя тут чё, пестик, да? Отличненько. Ой-ой-ой. И эта кнопка. Собрать бы какой-нибудь ствол золотой. Пестик какой-нибудь.
Giovanna and Marcelo were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, and the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine example of private security work.
Security work. Чё ты чё тут валяешься? Успокойся. Не суетись. Опа, тут что-то золотое есть, да?
I'd heard about these raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. And it was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Твою мать, еле патронов хватило. Ты чё, блядь? Сколько нахуй в него раз надо, блядь, всадить-то? О, молодец. Кто стрелял безоружного? На тебе нахуй. Мудачье, блядь. Опа.
55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Як? Успокойся, мне ничего от тебя не нужно.
I knew this was all my fault, and there was only one way I dealt with guilt.
Что ж ты, блядь, выхаживаешь-то, а? Похуюем, да? Чё ты, блядь, троишь-то? Чё это такое, нахуй? Стульчик зажал, блядь. Ебанутая хуйня. А всё, иди нахуй. Да ебать, чё так много-то, нахуй? Ну-ка брось эту хуйню. Все, хватит вам. Ёб твою мать. Чё мутишь, Максимка? Бежим. О, блядь. Как же без тебя? Ну-ка сразу. Воу! Слоумо. Иди хуй жив. Максимку не победить.
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
Deserved it. Ну-ка. Опять все слишком спокойно. Ну что доебались-то? Ты меня сам вынудил. И что, тебя я даже не спас, что ли?
If I filled my body with
спасатель
enough
хуев.
poison, maybe I'd forget I added another dead girl to my rap sheet. Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games.
Ну, зря.
These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Чё, кого? Бери пистолет, нахуй. Так. Золотишко не видать.
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route. These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests.
Аккуратненько, Максимка.
They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Show! Essa puta aqui! Traz essa puta aí!
Nunca aprende a lição. Traficantes e
Что ты
viciados, né?
порвался весь, рубаху разорвал, блядь. Заебали бессмертные черти. Чё, где нахуй опять? Хуйня какая-то. Пизда.
Merda. Nunca aprende a lição. Traficantes e viciados, né? Espero o quê?
Ну ведь я нахуй все попросту. Что, все, блядь? Понеслась, сучара. Какая пулька прямо в ёбыч. На и тебе нахуй не хворать. Очипать его дросили. Чё опять? Давай, блядь, иди быстрее.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my bearings. Problem was, some other fine gentleman had the same idea.
Максимка, там справа два петуха.
I'd gone from out of luck to
Опять
unarmed
нахуй
with
все
shit
оружие
out of
забрали,
luck.
что ли?
Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out.
Это
It
что
was
за,
Sao
блядь?
Paulo's finest and a busload of
Броневички,
lucky
нахуй.
winners they picked out earlier. I decided I might as well follow them. I was lost and they were going somewhere. And it was the closest I was going to get to a plan.
Get a plan.
Where were they
Ничего,
taking
ничего,
them?
ничего. Опять мы
They had
безоружные,
Marcelo and
блядь. Ни ножа, ни
Giovanna.
ручки, нахуй.
Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received.
Опа, обгорелый.
What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium and office attacks. Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't gonna end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people?
Мутная хуйня
What the hell
какая-то.
for? None of this made too much
Покупка-продажа
sense.
рабов,
These
что
two
ли,
were
или чё?
serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
Пойдем за обгорелым, конечно.
Não faz isso não, viu? Por favor, não faça isso não. Vamos acabar com essa porra.
Опа, что, он их сжечь решил, что ли?
Cala a boca, sua puta. Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
Queima, viado.
На нахуй. Нихуя как жестко. Опа,
Você tá fugido.
ну иди сюда.
You bastard.
Опа. Да, да. И башку ему. Ты ебаный. Думал, мы сейчас в 2 шага башку ему сразу отрубим, и все.
Não se mete comigo, otário.
Ёб твою мать. Так, тихо, собрался. Так. На. На. Что дальше? Левый катарыл. На, нахуй. Ну, сука, звери, бля, аж мурашки, на. Джованна, ты-то хули? Не-не-не, там уже все потрескивает. Валим отсюда.
Why did they do that to Marcelo?
It's a legendary gang way of killing people.
These are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso?
Опа, опять какие-то рожи.
Foi? Foi?
He's blaming you for the death of his friend.
Porra de americano. Quando você morre, porra. Caralho.
Caralho.
Contra ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
Че базарят? Переводи.
After a couple of hours of lying in shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. The constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there.
Ну, хоть кого-то вы вытащили, блядь. Опа.
Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot. Maybe some kind soul would take a video and put it on the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
Alright,
Paso said there's a good place to hide in the back.
just try to stay calm.
Походу нас уже спалили. Ой.
Come on, come on, come on. You okay? Yeah. Let's go.
Надеюсь, она не беременна от этих плебеев, блядь.
I guess this is it.
Keep going. That's a girl.
Ну давай, ты чё, блядь, как будто 100 килограмм весишь. Ляшечки свои хоп-хоп перекинула, побежали дальше.
This way. In here.
Да, блядь.
Just try to stay calm, right? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
А, ты еще беременна, блядь. Я угадал.
Shit me.
Me and Raul, Pasos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
Кто-то здесь рядом. Полупокеры какие-то.
I don't think these guys are here for your baby shower.
Да, с ребеночком-то надо спасать ее, конечно.
Disperse e procure por toda parte.
Песи попутают патры. Ладно, ребята, продолжим в следующей серии. Всем спасибо, всем пока.